what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time for round 24 of the Nations Cup 2019 series on Gran Turismo Sports. So right now, we'll be racing on Suzuka circuit for 7 laps, and now the category is going to be on Gr.4 for today's race, and now this is going to be able to get everything started. So this is going to be able to have the best recommended choice for me to be able to use the Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport 2016, and now this is going to be able to give a good balance of performance race that this might get everything better to begin. But of course that this is going to be able to work fast as possible, that this might get easier to be able to have a good improved lap times, that this is going to be able to get everything needed. So this is going to be able to have to take a 7-minute practice time until this might get ready to join in session of the race. So everything is going to be quite prepared for one good challenge, and this time this will be able to go for one good improved race that this is going to be able to take the chances to go for. Now looks like this is going to be able to have a different condition time on the evening in Suzuka, so this is going to get very excellent to be able to get everything started. So let's go and get prepared for one good practice time of this race. So this is going to be able to have a very good best recommended record that I just definitely took for the time trial. So it might work perfectly that this is going to be able to have to beat the lap time for 2 minutes and 12 seconds, that if anything is possible to do it. So this is going to be able to take a lot of good high speed time and then cornering skills that this is going to be able to take. So I'll just have to be able to make sure to do my best, but this is going to be able to take enough time that this is going to be able to take any chances that this one might be able to take 3-lap practice that this is going to be able to take. But this is going to be, might need to have the skills, we might be able to go better and faster to be able to work to improve. Now everything is going to be going as planned, so in case if any GT players have already seen the hot lap, that this is going to be quite good to go to be able to demonstrate. So, well, maybe this is going to be easier best choices for any Group 4 cars, including the Lexus RCF Group 4. That would be very challenging, that this is going to be able to take the chances for FR and mid-engine Group 4 car, that this is going to be able to take the chances to go there. But it is going to be very longer to be able to take. So it is going to be able to do a little bit much possible ways to be able to work faster and work harder to be able to take the chances to be able to get. But it is going to be very challenging, that this might get everything better, that this might work very perfectly, that this is going to be able to take. Now taking on that spoon corner is going to be important, that this is going to be giving a little bit efficiency, that this is going to be able to take anything whenever you see the apex. That will follow up, and then this might be able to help out to be able to go directly to be able to take the inside. We'll be able to get better to do it. Okay, take that straight. We might be able to get a good approach, and then take the out and out whenever you get the chance to do it. That will be much easier, that this is going to be able to take a lap time, that this is going to be able to work faster to do it. And then take that chicane at the last turn, that this is going to be able to go all the way in. Now it's just going to be able to make sure whenever you're going to have to see the lap time for 2 minutes and 12 seconds. So definitely I'm at 2 minutes and 13 seconds. This should be able to take a lot of hard work that this is going to be able to take. If you're good enough to take that lap time, that this is going to be good when using a Group 4 car, that should be quite very challenging to be able to take it. Now, this is going to be pretty easy for the technical S turns, that this is going to be able to stay maintained. If you're good enough to take the speed, that this is going to be able to work faster and harder to be able to get. But it is going to be very challenging, that we should probably be able to stay on the tarmac, that this might be helpful to be able to avoid the penalty. Now, just going to be able to keep following up the ghost, and this is going to be able to take longer it takes, that this is going to take plenty of more distance, that this is going to be able to take that part of the turn, that we might be able to go pass through. Okay, whenever you're going to have to take that hairpin, this is going to be giving the one opening moment that this is going to be able to slow it down, and then this is going to be able to have to give a good distance amount if you really want to be able to take the gap distance when you're at first place. That could be very challenging ways to be able to go there. Okay, spoon corner is definitely relatively easy, but you may be able to have to take a lot of skills that this is going to be able to have to stay on it and maintain, and then re-accelerate again, that this is going to be able to have a lot of skills that you need since the circuit experience. Now, looks like this is going to be coming in, and then 0.3 seconds on the gap that this is going to be able to take, but watch out. If you really mess it up, that could be going again to be able to have to do the new lap that this is going to be able to get. So be sure to be very careful about the out and out turn. That could be very advanced, that this is going to be very tricky if we must be careful to do it. So looks like this is going to be able to have to take the final lap of the practice until this is going to be able to get prepared to get started. So it might be able to have a lot of skills that we should probably need it to get. So it might help us, and very skillful that everything is going to be able to change up on the balance of performance. Have been recently changes from the minor updates. Now it's going to be able to take plenty more inside turns, and now this is going to be giving a little better ways to be able to stay smooth and stay better, that this is going to be able to take the throttle. Might get a good chance to do it. Okay, looks like 0.160 seconds is definitely might be going on the track, and now this is going to be able to change up on it. Okay, back on to 0.5 seconds, and this should be able to do it. So I hope that this is going to be able to take a lot of more rush that this should be able to get. But it is going to be able to work faster as possible, that this might be able to get. Now, this is going to be able to have to reach up for only a 1 second gap, that this is going to be able to have a 2 minutes and 12 second record that this is going to be able to take. So, going to be able to keep in check for 30 seconds. So, this is going to be able to hurry up until this is going to be able to join in session of the race, and this is going to be able to do a lot of hurry up to do, and this is going to be able to get. Okay, it's going down for a little bit. Just gonna have to be able to keep up, and then this might be able to race up the distance. Alright, just giving one good stepping in, and then this is gonna be able to take a lot of more chances to be able to go. I hope that this is gonna be able to hurry up before everything is gonna be joining in. Don't want to miss out. This is gonna be important to do it. Brilliant. Now that was a very good nick of time, you guys. That was a very good nick of time to be able to have to beat the new improved record time, that this is going to be able to go faster as possible. So this is going to be very excellent to do it. Alright, looks like everything is joining in session, so looks like this is going to be excellent to be able to get started. So good thing I also started out on 10th place, that this should probably be able to do better. So looks like we only got 4 players with Lexus RCF, and maybe this is going to be able to have 6 players with Lexus RCF Group 4s, that this should be able to do a next interesting challenge to be able to get started. So everything is going to be able to get prepared for one good warm-up plus qualifying and race time, that this is going to be able to get ready. So good thing that this is going to be able to take a lot of skills, that this might be able to get ready. Now time to go and pit out, and then let's get everything ready to go, and this might get started. So everything is going to be able to make sure, because tire recommend choice is going to be able to use. Racing hard and medium is definitely might be the best choice, because we should probably be able to get prepared to do a lot of pit strategy that this is going to be able to take. But this is going to be able to do a lot of more strategized tips that this is going to be able to do for racing, that this will might be needed to be able to keep up, and also to take a lot of circular skills that this is going to be able to take. But this is going to be able to take a lot of closing edge and corners, that this is going to be able to take a lot of more speed, that this is going to be able to get there. So I hope that this is going to get everything needed to be able to start this race, that this is going to be able to get prepared. Alright, only 50 seconds until the warm-up is complete, so just going to be sure to be able to get ready. So this is going to be able to take a lot of excellent skills, that this might go straightened up on the get-go, and this is going to be brilliant to be able to take the chances to go there. Okay, it's going to take 30 seconds. Now, looks like everybody is about to get everything started, so looks like just standing here at the pits until this is going to be able to wait for a qualifying time to begin. So this is going to be able to get everything ready to go. Alright, so looks like first part of the warm-up complete. Now it's time for a 10-minute qualifier time, that this is going to be able to get started. So I hope that this is going to be able to have to take a lot of skills, that this might be able to get everything ready. Alright, qualifier has begun, and now let's go again, and this time this is going to be able to take a different lap times, that this is going to be able to go on for a different tire type, that this might get everything full recommend to be able to do it. Now this is going to be able to take a lot of turns, that this is going to be able to take the chances to be able to go there. Okay, everything is going to be able to have the radar on, and then this is going to be giving the good well balance on the Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport, that this is going to be able to work faster as possible to be able to get. Now it will be able to have to do a little bit good strategy, that this is going to be able to take a lot of good race to be able to go for. So few other Lexus RCF Gr.4s are definitely might be very good experts ready to be able to race on Suzuka, that this is going to be given the chance to do it. Now just going to be able to have to take a lot of good prep turns until this is going to be able to have to take the qualifying time, that this is going to be able to get ready. So this might be able to have to take 5 laps, that if this might go as well as possible. So good thing that everything is going to be good as planned, to be able to get everything prepared to get the show on the road. But this might be able to take some time, that this is going to be able to keep it up and well maintained, to be able to stay fast and stay going. Okay, everything's going well. Just going to have to take that spoon corner. It is going to be very efficient, that this is going to be able to take a lot more speed to be able to get there. Alright, now this is going to be able to take the approach on the out and out corner, but this is going to be able to take a little bit strategized, that this is going to be able to take the advantage to do a little safe ways to go. Oh man, just barely failed that moment. Alright, so maybe this is going to be able to take a little bit amount of the chance, that this should be able to get started. So start the qualifying time, and this might be able to get everything ready. Now let's do it, and now let's see how the best handling skills, that this is going to be able to give a lot of good speed to be able to keep it up on it. Okay, now everything is going to be giving a good drivetrain strategy, that this is going to be able to take the chances to be able to go oversteer, to be able to going in. But it is going to be very challenging ways to be able to keep up on it. Okay, stay on the line formation, and then this is going to be able to get better, to take the slipstream might be able to go up. Okay, that's very good. have that double cone going in and take that right turn, follow up on the apex. Now, I hope that this is going to be able to have to take a lot of time, that this is going to be able to take everything going on in fourth. Now, it's going to be able to have to take plenty more distance to be able to keep catching up and then get everything well focused up to be able to take the slipstream to be able to get there. Okay, spoon corner. This is going to get very easy to be able to take the good chances to do it. I hope everybody knows that the spoon corner is definitely easy, that this is going to be able to take skills, that this one might be able to come better. Okay, so just going to keep going, and then this is going to be able to take some time until this is going to be able to get a good fast rush time, that this is going to be able to go. Okay, going in. Just gonna have a nice clean chicane that should do the trick. That wasn't so hard, but this is gonna be able to do a little bit more exercise caution that this is gonna be able to take. Alright, so looks like this is gonna be a one tough qualifying time that this is gonna be able to get. 2 minutes and 11 seconds. That could be quite very tougher, that we should probably be able to take it. This is going to be very fast and longer that this is going to be able to take. So luckily, few of them have used the racing medium tires, that this should be able to do a lot more faster to be able to get there. So maybe this is going to be able to have to give one good better way to be able to go. Option 1, have the racing tires for the first few laps of the race before going to the pit stop. Option 2, use the racing medium tires, and this is going to be able to work faster and better, but it will cause the duration effect that this is going to be able to take. And option 3, take a lot of good clean corners that this is going to be able to take. That might give a lot of hard work that this is going to be able to take to do it. But it is going to be able to have strategy options that this is going to be might needed to have. So maybe this is going to be able to take a very good lap time that this is going to be able to get. So this is going to be able to have a good warm-up time on the best lap on 2 minutes and 12 seconds. So let's just going to be able to head back to the pits, and then this is going to be able to go and grab the racing medium tires that this might be able to go everything set up. Just going to keep going faster and better, and this is going to be able to keep in track of the time. So looks like this is going to be able to start out on 5th place. That if anything goes, this is going to be able to take a lot of skills that this might be able to keep coming better. Okay, just going to be able to head on over to the pits, and now just going to have my crew to be able to go and grab the racing medium tires that this might be able to get a good batch on it. Okay, just gonna have to wait before I'm about to be able to coming out. Wait for my crew to change up the tires. Alright, just giving us spare fuel, and this should be all good. Alright, so this time it's going to be able to take the out lap, so looks like this is going to be able to have the overtime remaining, that this is going to be able to get everything needed. So looks like this is going to get very possible that having racing medium tires for the most conclusion part, that things about to get very important if we should be able to take a lot more speeding chance to be able to get there. So this is going to be giving a little bit handling effect while putting up the racing medium tires. It could be very tougher and getting a little bit slippery, so we should probably be able to take the duration amount of grip that this is going to be able to take the chances to go there. Okay, so the other cones just definitely went tipped off, that this is going to get pretty tougher, that this is going to be able to go there. Okay, looks like So this is going to be able to have position placed in 6th place if anything is possible to do it. So maybe one lap should probably be able to do it. So this is going to be able to take a lot of more time, that this is going to be able to keep going faster to do it. Okay, just hang in there, and then this is going to be able to do plenty more slick turns, that this is going to be able to take a lot more chances to go there. Okay, looks like this is going to be able to have a minute left, and then this is going to be able to get. Just hang on, and then this is going to be able to take a lot more speed to be able to give a good tire improvement check, that this is going to be able to have everything we need. Alright, here we go. This is going to be able to have a different time, so good thing that this is going to be able to have to take the overtime limit, that this is going to be able to get everything ready up and go. So it's going to be very longer, that this is going to be able to take a lot of the amount of time that this might be able to take. Okay, looks like the yellow flag just occurred, so just going to have to be very careful to be able to make it one good clear path to be safer. Okay, very good. This should be able to do better. So it looks like 2 minutes and 43-second overtime has now arrived, and now this is going to be able to have to take the last minute lap, that this might be able to go there. So it's going to be able to do a lot more quicker and better, that this is going to be able to take. Now, looks like this is going to be able to start out on the 11th place. If anything, is going to be very possible to be able to go there. Maybe 12th place, that might be at least. Okay, just hang on, and then this is going to be able to get better to do it. Okay, let's hurry up, and then this is going to be able to have a one good lap time, that this is going to be able to reach up for 2 minutes and 11 seconds. If this is going to be quite very good to be able to have a long-lasting effect on the tires, that this is going to be giving a good medium use for very proper ways to be able to go there. But I hope that this is going to be comes in, and this is going to be able to do a lot more trickier skills to be able to get. Okay, maybe not. So just gonna be able to check on it. So I guess that this is gonna get pretty challenging to be able to take on some few other Lexus RCF, but this is gonna be able to do much longer to be able to get everything ready up and go. So this is gonna be able to take a lot of good circular strategies, that this is gonna be able to work faster as possible to be able to keep up on it. But can't say that this is going to be able to take a lot of more overtake skills, that this is going to be able to keep coming in and keep coming stronger, that this is going to be able to take everything if we could. So it might be able to get better, that this is going to get brilliant, that this might be able to take a lot of more skills to be able to keep it up, and then maybe the tire types that this will be needed as possible to do it. So we'll have to make sure that if any method that this is going to be able to work perfectly, everything has to be able to work fast and keep it going and keep it stronger, that this is going to be able to take a lot amount of a duration that this is going to be able to get. Alright, so qualifying is good to go, and now the results is now confirmed. Alright, so looks like this is going to be one strategy choice to be able to use, going with the racing medium or hard tires, that this is going to be able to take everything we need. but everything is important about strategies that we should probably need to have. So good thing it might be able to stay on racing hard, so if anything is possible, so this is going to be able to have to go better, that this is going to be able to take a lot of recommended strategy that this wheel might be able to get ready. So we'll make sure we'll do our best, and let's see how it goes, because this is going to be quite brilliant to be able to keep up on this race, to be able to stay focused and stay maintained, to be able to have a good track, that this is going to be able to have a good clean lap. So let's go and get ready to get this show on the road, and let's get started. Alright you guys, it's round 24 of the Nations Cup on Gran Turismo Sports, so looks like they just brought the Group 4 car, so let's go and get started with all the drivers to be introduced for it. Now first up is Little Max 26 with a nice style Lexus RCF Group 4. Second place is Crumb DG 30N with an Audi TT Cup. Third place is Nibel 45 with a Lexus RCF Group 4. Fourth place is Sharon DeGride with a Ford Mustang Group 4. Fifth place is Chattery with a Ford Mustang. Sixth place is Manfred with a orange Lexus RCF Group 4. Seventh place is Hyper 6 Alive with a BMW M4. Eighth place is X-Place XSRTA with a Nürburgring style livery of the Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sports. Ninth place is MGCF 6410 with a Ford Mustang. 10th place is Haywood with the Lamborghini Huracan. 11th place is Caledon Drumblest with the Lexus RCF. And 12th place is Straight 6 JDM Power with a nice style Porsche Cayman. And 13th place is myself with a UT harness livery on the Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sports. 14th place is Gardner 1986 with a BMW M4. 15th place is Joel Hathaway 32. 16th place is Hayward. 17th place is Scuba Stu 1 with a Nissan GTR. 18th place is J Bird 957 with a golden style Renault Sport Magni Trophy 2011. 19th place is Theon Champet Tokyo with the Alfa Romeo 4C Group 4. Now, this is going to be very challenging and get everything prepared for the most difficult race that this wheel might be prepared for, the 7 laps on Suzuka. So I hope that this is going to be one quick method strategy to be able to get ready to get started. So stay safe, stay strong, and stay challenging, you guys. This will be the most brilliant race on Suzuka since the day race that we've been practiced to be prepared. So this is going to get very challenging to be able to get started. So here we go. First lap of 7 on Suzuka is going underway. This is going to be quite very excited for the crowd to be able to get everything excited to go for, but this is going to be very tougher and longer to be able to get, so this is going to get very challenging to be able to get there. Okay, now this is going to be able to take a lot more skills to be able to go better and going faster to do it. This is going to be able to take a lot of more concentration that this is going to be might need to have. Okay, this is going to get very stronger and be quicker to do it, so it's going to be quite very possible that this is going to be able to get better to do it. SR is going to be keep going up on the green, that this is going to be able to do a lot better that this is going to be able to take, but the decreased SR might give a bad effect that this is going to be able to coming in for. Now it's going to be quite coming stronger and struggle that this is going to be able to take the strong push that this is going to be able to get. But looks like few of them with the racing medium tires that this is going to be able to take a long ways, that this is going to be able to give a good push to be able to go at it. Now it's going to be very longer that this is going to be very difficult to be able to keep catching up on it. Most of the gap distance is going to be coming decreased to be able to take significantly for it. But I can say that most of the drivers who have racing medium tires is going to be able to take a pit stop strategy, while the drivers with racing hard tires is going to be important that this is going to be might needed to have. So it's going to be able to take a lot more skills to get better and closer, but we'll have to see. This is going to be able to take a lot of more ways to be able to catch up on it. Almost just gonna be able to take the slipstream whoop, and there's the yellow sign just called in, and then looks like a mistake has definitely occurred. That could be the hardest way to be able to go for it. And, oh man, just giving a little bit false check that one of the opponents just went past it while ghosting in to be able to take the recovery might be able to go in for. That was a pretty lucky chance for me to be able to take a lot of more chances to be very careful. If anything happens, that this could be cause a collision to be able to receive a penalty. Now coming up on the top positions on the top left, while racing Little Mac 26 is in the lead. This is going to be very excellent that this is going to be able to keep up on it. So it is going to be able to keep going faster that this is going to be able to take. But now it's going to be able to get a little bit more time to be able to keep up on this race, and then this is going to get very stronger and better that this is going to be able to take a little bit time to do it. Now this is going to get very longer and very endured that this is going to be able to take some time to be able to keep up, for having one good straight rush that this is going to be able to take the chances to go. Now looks like I'm just definitely currently in 13th place, and this should be able to do a little bit more ways to be able to go faster and better. Plenty of the gap distance is going to be able to take some time, and mostly other opponents are definitely might be able to keep up on it. But everything is going to be able to have a balanced race that this is going to be able to take the chances to go for. Now it looks like this is going to be able to get a good approach. Just gonna hang in there, and it looks like Nebel 45 is definitely in second place, and now looks like this is gonna be able to take a lot of more position checks that this is gonna be able to go in for it. Most other drivers are definitely might be able to keep up on it. This is gonna be able to take the long ropes, that this is gonna be one tough battle, that this is gonna be able to have a tire type that this is gonna be able to going in. Now, looks like taking on that out and out corner is going to be quite very lucky to be able to, oh, take a good look. That Kaladin Stumpless is definitely might be got spin out and then hitting on the barrier. He'll be able to be back on the one good recovery that this is going to be able to take. So that might be very tougher, that this is going to be very stronger, that we might be able to prepare ourselves to be able to hold on to it. Tough obstacles might be very tougher for any Group 4 cars that this should be able to get. That could be getting a little bit tougher collision, that this is going to be quite getting a little bit better to be able to stay safe, to be very careful. Now, looks like this is going to be able to coming in to be able to slide it in for it. Now, it's going to be quite very closer to be able to take a lot of more skills to be able to follow up on the apex. Now it looks like it's going to be able to coming up onto Gr.4 1986 is definitely in 11th place. Now currently on 12th, and this is going to be able to take a lot more chances to be able to keep up on it. Now it's going to be very closer that this is going to be able to take a lot of endure of the fuel amount that this is going to be able to take. But it is going to be quite very safer that this is going to be able to take a lot of more close edge racing strategy that this is going to be able to get. Now, it's going to be able to take a few other drivers to be able to take the inside of the hairpin turns, that this is going to be able to going all the way in. Now, getting a little bit stronger, that this is going to be able to take some time to be able to go faster to take. Looks like Hyperion is now going to be able to take a little return compact that this is going to be able to take on for the chances to be able to overtake. Now it's going to be able to do a lot of more skills that this is going to be able to keep up, but I hope that this is going to be very tougher, that this is going to be able to overtake a Porsche Cayman GT4 Quad Sport easily, and this is going to be very easier, that this is going to be able to save my position, that this is going to be able to avoid being overtaken. That might take some time to be able to get everything catching up, and then there's more to be able to gain. And one good close edge onto the chicane, and this is going to be able to take a lot of more safer ways to be able to get there. But that might get everything worked up and giving a good chance to be able to go. So looks like the fourth lap is going to be continuing on to do it, so this might be able to hold on to it. But this is going to be one halfway there on the length of the race, and this should be able to do much of it, and this is going to get very possible to do it. But this is going to get very excellent ways to be able to get there, to be able to keep up and stay focused and stay maintained, that this is going to be able to go there if anything is possible. Okay, looks like Gr.4 is about to be able to get past on my current position, while I might be able to take a lot more time to be able to get focused and then stay maintained and take that turn. Is going to be able to keep coming in to be able to do it. Oh, looks like that could be getting a little bit safer, that this is going to be going in, and looks like Gr.4 is now in 12th place, and now this is going to be able to do a lot of longer ways to be able to get there. But this race is going to be able to take a lot of more ways to be able to keep it up on it. Now coming up on the first place is Little Mac 26. It still takes a lot of gap distance behind, and he's still going on to keep it going. But this is going to be brilliant, that this is going to be able to take the chances. So Little Mac could probably win this race in no time, until this might be possible to be able to take the chances to be able to go in the pit stop. It's only up to him to be able to save this best reputation. Might be able to keep it up and keep it going, and that might make it better, that this is going to be able to take a lot more speed to be able to get there. Now coming in to take that chicane, and this is going to be able to slow amount a bit, and then this is going to be able to take a little bit more distance to be able to get there. But this time it will be possible to be able to have a no pit stop strategy, because the fuel is definitely might be okay to be able to keep it up and keep going faster, that this is might be able to have. Okay, just gonna hang in there, and now take a good look on the gap distance, that this is going to be stronger to take for any other drivers from last place to be able to get everything needs to be able to catch up on it. It is going to be able to have a 27-second gap, because it's going to be able to take some time and get everything much longer to be able to have. But this is going to be very difficult, that this is going to be able to have to take a lot of slight turns to be able to get there. But I hope that this is going to get very worked up and pretty worked hard to be able to get faster. And oh, there it is. Looks like this is going to be quite very good check, that this is going to be able to have a pretty good save, that this is going to be able to get quick recovered to be able to get back on the run. Now this is going to be good for Gr.4 1986, that this is going to be able to take the chance to be able to get back in on it. Now, looks like this is about to get very closer and better, that this might be able to take the chances to go for it. Now, taking the 10 minutes for a 5th lap race might be able to go. So this race will also take 14 minutes around in Suzuka. By 7 laps, might be able to take the chances to be able to go faster, and extend it for taking a duration might be able to come to be able to keep catching up on it. But luckily that this is going to be able to do a lot better, that this is going to be able to have a better race, that this is going to be able to keep up on it. Okay, now approaching in, and then this is going to be able to take a good save. I just barely make a good brake secure, and now this is going to be able to continuing on, and this is going to be able to take on to be able to go on to the 6th lap, and this is going to be able to work faster and get everything worked up to be able to keep it going. But this is going to be quite very excellent, that this is going to be able to take a lot of skills to be able to keep pressing on and get better, that this is going to be able to do it. And looks like there's the yellow flag just definitely occurred, so looks like this is going to be able to take a lot more time for any other one of the drivers to be able to go for a little quick recovery. But this race is going to be able to take some time to be able to get quicker as possible. That should probably be able to do a lot of better ways to be able to stay maintained on the track, that this is going to be able to get there. Now looks like this is going to be able to going in until this will might be able to reach up until the 7th lap will be able to be done anytime soon. So it's going to be able to take the gap distance will go up, increase thanks to Little Mac's 28 lead, and this is going to be very difficult for all of us, that this is going to be able to take the chances to be able to climb up. Any battle positions is going to be able to go for it. Chad the Great is now in 3rd and he is trying to be able to keep up on the bell. 45 is going to be able to do anything else, that this is going to be able to keep up on the race, and now looks like most of the other drivers are definitely might be able to take a lot of low skill positions, that this is going to be able to go there. Now this is going to be able to keep up, and then takes a lot of more time, and 10. This is going to be able to take the final lap of the race, and this is going to be able to take the length long to be able to endure. Okay, looks like going on to pass Gr.4, 1986 is going to be able to going in. Take a lot of hard braking points to be able to be braced to endure, and this is going to get very tougher and luckier, that this is going to be able to stay strong to be able to maintain on it. Just going to be able to keep it hold on, and then this will might be able to move on to the final lap of the race. That could be quite very challenging, and this should be able to do a lot of more better skills, that this is going to be able to have for every tire type, that this is going to be able to do a lot more better to do it. So let's go, and then this is going to be able to have another race well done finish, until this is going to be able to take a lot of more ways to be able to keep it up, and then stay on the maintain on the gap distance will might be able to get better to do it. Okay, straight JDM Prowl is definitely might be able to keep it up on 11th place. So this is going to be able to have to take a lot of good strategy ways to be able to go, since him and I raced on the GR Super GT Cup. So looks like just end up in 3rd place, and straight 6 JDM Power is in 2nd. So looks like this is going to be quite very good different positions, as always, that this will might give a sign of a deja vu all over again. But different race might come to be able to have, but this is going to be able to get in to be able to keep it better. Now looks like Little Mac is now definitely might be coming in to take the last corner of the chicane, until he's about to take the final stretch. I hope he can make it. He did very good to be able to have a good successful for having a one excellent race to be able to keep it up and get better to do it. He's about to reach up to the finish line. He is, but he's about to, because this is going to be good, and he finally did it. He made it to the checkered flag for the finish line for a one good podium race win. Now that was a very good, amazing, you guys. That should be quite very excellent, that this is going to be good, just like the daily race from a few weeks ago, and this is going to be very tougher, that if anything else it might be able to get. Okay, looks like J-Bird 957 passed my current position, and now he's in 12th. So that could be able to have a good, better overtake that this will might be able to have on, and then finally made it in 13th place. That was a very good race, and looks like that was a very good race result that might be coming in for 2 Lexus RCF Group 4s. Sorry about that, cop. Well, that was very excited that this is going to be very close reports. Manfred is definitely might be deserved to be able to have a 3rd place, to be able to have 3 Lexus RCF Group 4s, but 1 Mustang in 3rd place. This is going to be able to get better to do it. So, looks like I just finally end up in 13th place, and this is going to be quite keeping up, and then this is going to be a very good race that this will might come to have everything we could. Alright, so maybe standard earnings might be good to be able to do it. So looks like that was a very good race for today. That should be good on the 2nd time in a row, so that will be quite very excellent. So this will might be able to congratulate Little Mac for doing a good race to be able to keep it going and keep going faster. So the Lexus RCF is definitely the fastest car on the Nations Cup, very perfectly to be able to take on the Suzuka circuit. That will be quite very challenging, that this is going to be able to keep up, that this one might go faster and better. So maybe this is a very good race for today, so this is going to be able to try and keep up, that we might be able to get better. So looks like this is going to be good, and all blue SRs are now definitely perfectly for having 1 good results. So looks like this is going to be good to be able to have another race, and then this is going to be able to get better to do it. Now this is going to be very possible to be able to have a best recommend choice, to be able to have a better, stronger Group 4 car, could probably able to take the chance to be able to work faster and harder to be able to keep up. So maybe practice might be able to do the best ways to be able to make the improved time. Might get better to do it. So looks like this is going to be very good to be able to have a good Group 4 race on the Nations Cup, that this is going to be able to do a lot better, that we should probably be able to keep up, to be able to stay strong and get better, to be able to have a good driver rating to increase. So that might be quite giving good ways to be able to keep it going and make it faster, that if we might be able to have a good chance to be able to reach up 1st place or better. Everything is challenging for any Group 4 cars. This might get everything needs to be able to work faster. Glad they really enjoyed this video, you guys. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for reaching up a 100 subscriber goal. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification uploads if you like, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more if you're interested. I'll be seeing you guys next time for continuing on the Nations Cup on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.